Have you ever wondered who could be making our favorite anime? And also, upon knowing them, did you wonder how much they are being paid to get those awesome anime in public? Ask no more, because we are here to shower you the top 10 mangaka that existed in Japan. Let's figure out who are these most beloved creators by their fans that patronize their work. Good day, everyone. Hope you are doing fine and stay safe. This is Trending Ticket, which presents you with the top 10 mangaka. We got them ranked, starting from number 10, and we are excited to show you what the top pick is. Be sure to like and follow all our content for upcoming amazing content. Let's go and check it out. Number 10. George Morikawa. Hajime no Ippo is a boxing manga that has been going strong for well over 20 years. Still drawn all this time by George Morikawa. The first works of Morikawa were not into combat sports theme. He had finished Kazuya Now and Signal Blue, then all of a sudden, his hands moved and made a sketch of a boxer. He then became determined and accepted the challenge to make a boxing manga. Remembering Ashita no Joe, he stated, "I'd like to approach boxing differently. A high school boxing club. I'd like to make amateur boxing the theme." Takamura and Ippo at school in an early draft. And so, he began making the Hajime no Ippo manga series of his favorite sport, boxing. How amazing is that? It is so inspiring that even after 20 years of its existence, it has still been driven by the main mangaka itself. The series began in 1989 and has no sign of ending anytime soon. That just means more money and sales for Morikawa though. As it stands currently, the series is approaching sales on 100 million volumes. As for George Morikawa's net worth, is estimated to be at least halfway to $1 million. This seems absurdly low, however, for such a knockout series. Likely Morikawa is at a much higher double-digit figure. Number 9. Keisuke Itagaki. Baki the Grappler follows a teenage fighter in a series of no-holds-barred lethal combat competitions. Sounds scary, right? But many fans have been loving this kind of fight and perseverance towards its craft. The series consists of multiple sequels and is still very much active today. Combat manga is very popular and Baki is among the largest. Before becoming a manga artist, he served 5 years in the 1st Airborne Brigade of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. During his service, he practiced amateur boxing and has competed in the National Sports Festival. He also holds a degree in Shorinji Kempo, which he has practiced since he was a teenager. In a fun note, his daughter, the creator of Beastars, is following her father's footsteps. Various Baki collections have swelled to about 75 to 80 million in sales of tankobon volumes. And the newer anime is produced by Netflix. Yes, you heard it, Netflix itself. As for Keisuke Itagaki's net worth, that is very hard to verify. The best estimate is probably in the range of $1 to $5 million. Number 8. Yōichi Takahashi. From an early age, Takahashi started drawing. While first dreaming of becoming a baseball player before elementary school, even as a child from around 10 to 12 years old, Takahashi wanted to be a mangaka and his favorite manga was Ashita no Joe. After finishing high school, instead of going to college, Takahashi focused on drawing. During this time, he developed some of his amateur works. He took these works to Shueisha. His Yujo no 11 manga drew the attention of the editorial who decided to recruit him. Takahashi started his career as an assistant to mangaka Shinji Hiramatsu. While already a fan of sports, Takahashi became particularly interested in football after watching Argentina 78. What Takahashi liked the most about football was the freedom it has, very contrasting with his experiences with baseball. Captain Tsubasa is one of the biggest sports manga ever created and is loved across Japan for compelling characters and sports action. The series led to a boom in football or soccer fandom in Japan. In volume sales, Captain Tsubasa, including all associated spin-offs, has easily crossed the 80 million sales threshold. As for Takahashi's net worth, that is estimated to be between $1 to $5 million, but the impact on football fandom in Japan is certainly a great bonus. Number 7. Hirohiko Araki. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of the most stylish and beloved manga going today, and it has done quite well for creator Hirohiko Araki. Araki is often commented on for his unchanging youthful demeanor over the years. He cites training and swimming at the gym and hitomebori rice as methods for staying fit while over the age of 50, well known for his position on staying healthy. He enjoys going on walks and riding a bike, particularly to Japanese shrines, and has commended it as his coping mechanism when exhausted from work. He considers exercise as a great way to discipline oneself and that carrying too many things can be a burden. The series follows various members of the Joestar legacy and is known for fantastically ridiculous and referential posing. The series is also widely known for the concept of the stand, or a sort of psychic projection for combat purposes. Sales of JoJo have reached at least 100 million volumes. As far as Hirohiko Araki's net worth, that is estimated to be about $6 to $13 million, but this seems a bit on the low end. Number 6. Masashi Kishimoto. Masashi Kishimoto is famous for Naruto, the series about teenagers training to be a ninja. Decided to submit a version of Naruto with a reworked story and world and produce storyboards for the first 3 chapters, winning a spot in the weekly Shonen Jump. With 6-month lead time, Kishimoto repeatedly revised and redrew the first several chapters of the series. In September 1999, the serialized version of Naruto premiered in Weekly Shonen Jump 1999 number 43 and quickly became a hit. Naruto ended on November 10, 2014. After more than 15 years of serialization, massively popular manga was then followed up by Boruto, which follows the children of the original Naruto characters. The series, now including Boruto, is one of the greatest-selling manga franchises in history at about 250 million copies. Despite the rather insane success of his series, Masashi Kishimoto is only estimated to have a net worth of about $20 to $25 million. Of course, this is a huge amount of money, but given the impact of his work, it also seems to be a curiously small amount. Amazing, right? Stories from your favorite mangaka. Leave a comment below from your thoughts about the said ranking, and smash the subscribe button. Click the notification bell for more contents like this, and now we continue to our top 5. Number 5. Yoshihiro Togashi. Yoshihiro Togashi's Hunter x Hunter follows a young boy named Gon, who discovers his father is a famous hunter, a sort of adventurer in the setting of the manga. This series is very popular and known for weird little artifacts, creatures, and more. It has spawned a small media empire of its own as well. The manga has approached close to 80 million in sales. Togashi is married to Naoko Takeuchi, the manga artist of Sailor Moon. Could you believe this? The 2 most loved anime in Japan has real-life couples. What a small world it is! The 2 were introduced at a party hosted by Kazushi Hagiwara in August 1997. The following year, Takeuchi assisted Togashi for a short time by adding screen tone to his manga Hunter x Hunter. Togashi and Takeuchi were married on January 6, 1999. Togashi enjoys board game-style video games and bowling with his family. He also likes watching horror movies and considers Don't Look Up and Dawn of the Dead his favorites. Togashi cites visual effects designer H.R. Giger as a major influence. As for Yoshihiro Togashi's net worth, that is estimated to be a cool $25 million or so. Number 4. Hajime Isayama. Originally, he offered his work to the Weekly Shonen Jump department at Shueisha, where he was advised to modify his style and story to be more suitable for Weekly Shonen Jump. He declined and decided instead to take it to the Weekly Shonen Magazine department at Kodansha Limited. In 2008, he applied for the 80th Weekly Shonen Magazine Freshman Manga Award, where his work Heartbreak One was given the Special Encouragement Award. His other work Oars was chosen as a selected work in the same contest the following year. In 2009, his first serial work Attack on Titan started in the monthly Bisatsu Shonen magazine. It won the Shonen category of the 35th Kodansha Manga Award in 2011 and was nominated for both the 4th Annual Manga Taisho Award and the 16th Annual Tezuka Osamu Cultural Prize. Attack on Titan creator and mangaka Hajime Isayama is not only drawing giants, but has a giant collection of sales and money to fall back on. Attack on Titan follows a society being menaced by gigantic humanoids called Titans, and the series has become extremely popular. So popular that it has achieved sales of well over 100 million volumes. As far as Hajime Isayama's net worth, that is estimated to be about $45 to $50 million. Number 3. Gosho Aoyama. Gosho Aoyama is the mind behind the hugely popular Case Closed, also sometimes known as Detective Conan, a manga about a de-aged detective solving mysteries while dealing with elementary school. Aoyama was talented in drawing even at an early age. In elementary school, his painting of the Yukiai War won a competition and was displayed at the Totori Daimari department store. He has an older brother who is a scientist and helps him out with the gimmicks in Detective Conan. So that is why the anime itself has a never-ending storyline because of the great minds of Aoyama brothers. A scientist that explains the gimmicks, an illustrator that made it an awesome story. Wow, great sibling combination, right? The series has sold about 230 million tankobon volumes, though the count is much likely higher. The character also has a bit of a rivalry with Conan O'Brien, another famous Conan. As far as a net worth estimate, Gosho Aoyama is said to be worth about $50 million. This level of success is certainly not kid stuff. Number 2. Akira Toriyama. To call Akira Toriyama one of the most influential mangakas of Japan would be an understatement. With sales of his various Dragon Ball series climbing to 300 million volumes, Toriyama is undoubtedly an icon of the manga scene. Toriyama also has the distinction of launching Dragon Ball Z, one of the largest crossover hits for the East and West, bringing manga to the forefront in the US in a way only seen with a few manga series. This isn't his only source of money either. He is largely responsible for the character designs of the massive Dragon Quest video game series. Despite the incredible impact and influence of Akira Toriyama, however, his estimated net worth across several sources seems to be about $45 to $50 million. This seems very low considering that this is the creator of Dragon Ball, but sometimes people are simply not paid what they are worth. Number 1. Eiichiro Oda. It should be no surprise that Eiichiro Oda, the creator behind the greatest selling manga of all time, One Piece, is also the richest mangaka in the industry. Since the introduction of the Straw Hat Pirates adventure in 1997, the series has sold, well, over 450 million tankobon volumes. This is already about 150 million more than the estimated sales of Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball series. This is an insane juggernaut of a franchise. Many net worth calculations put Eiichiro Oda at the $200 million range, with some estimates climbing as high as $230 million. This makes Eiichiro Oda not only the most wealthy mangaka working today, but in history as well. But recently we have heard the news that One Piece is entering its final stage and its final arc. It is said to be the grandest feast that Oda will present. What amazing craftsmanship and talent to express towards his fans. There you go, guys, our top 10 mangaka that creates our greatest fantasies and admirations in life. What do you think about the profit they have made? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to share our video. Smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell. See you in the next video.